Y'all, I'm literally having the hardest time getting the words to flow out of my mouth. I know it's been a month since I've done my last Joshua Bible study, and I went to go do it yesterday so I can get the video put out there for chapters 16 and 17. But then life hit me, and a lot of things happened, and it really made me sad. And I'm honestly not in the brightest of spirits right now, but I'm going to do it and I'm going to try to get the words out. So chapters 16 and 17 pretty much covered dividing of land again, and this time it's for Joseph's descendants, Ephraim and other half a tribe of Manasseh that hasn't received land yet. So as Joseph is dividing the land for them, it mentions Zelophehad. I think is how you say his name, Zelophehad. Anyways, it mentions him, and he was mentioned back in Numbers too. He had no sons, he only had daughters, and he had passed away before this moment even got here. Also, he is Joseph's great grandson. So anyways, the daughters approached Joseph, and they told Joseph that the Lord had commanded Moses to give them inheritance among their relatives. And so Joshua honored it. So he gave them inheritance right alongside their father's brothers. And this shows that God does not overlook anyone, even when human tradition might, because it wasn't in their tradition to give daughters land. So both the tribes, they received a very large amount of land in the center of the country. But here's the issue. They didn't get rid of all the Canaanites completely. They allowed them to stay along with their chariots. They ended up going to Joshua and asking Joshua for more land. And Joshua told them, go to the forest and clear out the land for yourself. And their response back was basically, well, it's still not big enough for us and the Canaanites. We need more. And Joshua came back to them again and he said, you are numerous and very powerful. You will not only have the one allotment that I've given you, but you will have the forest as well. Clear it, and its farthest limits will be yours. Even though the Canaanites have iron chariots and are strong, you can drive them out. So in other words, he's telling them, stop asking for more when you haven't even taken everything that you've already been given. So I had a whole takeaway prepared for this, but then I started thinking in the issues that I'm having right now. They had giant problems, the Canaanites still living amongst them, and they didn't want to get rid of those problems. And I am basically doing the same thing if I'm just allowing these problems that were attacking me yesterday to just take captive of me and let them dwell among me. And so that's why I was like, no, I've got to do this Bible study. We are going to do it. So this, I feel like even if nobody finds interest in these Bible studies I've been doing, they have been helping me along the way. And I feel like it's God's way of like trying to guide me through, because he knows I am so hard-headed that if I would have just read this, I probably wouldn't have got everything I've been getting out of it. But since I'm doing this out loud, I'm getting so much more, and it's like actually walking me through it in real time. But I'm going to go ahead and read the takeaway that I already had for this too, because it is fitting too. So God's promises are not limited by human tradition and expectations. Even when we receive our promises, there's still effort and faith that we need to fully obey and push all the way through. His promises aren't about getting things from him. It's about drawing closer to him and living out his purpose. So let's not ask for more if we haven't been responsible for what he has already given us. Sometimes our promises are hidden behind the work that we are trying to avoid. So let's trust God, not for just the easy blessings along the way on this journey, but also for the strength to face the hard parts too. Faith requires action, and God is always faithful as we step forward with him. So just remember, he loves you, and so do I.